And once again, the Tiger's Nest with you, the Honorable Priest Isaac, at this moment. And of course, we are just discussing and reasoning about. It's really disgusting, isn't it? But we're discussing the latest news as such, or one of the latest news that would have really hit the scene. Basically, you could say, even today, at least today, it actually came to my attention on the news network Al Jazeera, as we were highlighting the whole aspect of the baby formula, the baby cereal, the Cerelac. And before we went to that intermission, I know I kind of went maybe on a tangent there, but it's the same thing. It's the same thing. The things that they feed us is the same thing. I didn't go on no tangent. That was right on point. Let me see here. Good. Let me read this one more time. Last year, we highlighted Nestle's double standard over sugar in baby food, unleashing a wave of indignation across the world. In India, where this scandal caused a drop in its share price, Nestle announced the introduction of 14 new Cerelac variants with no added sugar. Oh no, no added sugar at all. Excellent news for millions of babies, and again for babies. And again, just before I continue, that is really the result again of even the conversation that sugar itself is a drug. That's the point here. Al Jazeera's report made that clear. It's as if they are trying their best to hook your little child on diabetes before the child can even speak. But is this desire to act selective? That's a question. What system does the youngest clientele of Nestle face in other regions of the world today? Yeah, this latest investigation by Public Eye focuses on Africa, a key market for the Swiss multinational company, where obesity has become a major public health concern. Mm-hmm. I don't really see too many fat people in Ethiopia at all, at all, at all. In fact, that's a serious thing, eh? I'm very serious. I mean, a few people have bellies and have a slight size, but believe me, you ain't see no fat persons really around here, and that is just the truth. No offense to anyone, eh? And from my observation, even in Kenya, you don't see too much of that neither. It's slim pickings, if you want to use that term, basically all the way. Hmm. Interesting. But yet still the article says that obesity, I'm not denying it, I'm not denying it, but obesity is definitely on the rise there. So it is saying here, where were we now? I think I would have, okay. So, bam, bam, bam. But this is the desire. No, where am I? Yes. But is this desire to act selective? What system does the youngest clientele of Nestle face in other regions of the world today? This latest investigation by Public Eye focuses on Africa, a key market for the Swiss multinational company, where obesity has become a major public health concern. Promoted as a specially designed to meet the nutritional needs of baby product, Cerelac infant cereals are the most popular in the African continent. You see it sold for real all over. Annual sales exceed USD 25 million, and Nestle has a market share of over 50%, according to exclusive data obtained from Euromonitor, a company specializing in the food industry. On the trail of sugar. With the help of various civil society organizations in Africa, we collected nearly 100 Cerelac products sold in 20 countries on the continent and had them analyzed by I know, no, pardon me, that would be in in Valis. I hope I pronounced that right. In in Valis, a reference laboratory specializing in agri-food sector. The result, more than 90% contain added sugar in high quantities. In Switzerland, where the company is headquartered, Nestle's main baby cereal brand comes with zero added sugar. And in key European markets such as Germany and the United Kingdom, where Nestle also sells Cerelac baby cereals, all products targeted at babies from 6 months onwards have no sugar either. This is in Europe. So what um, the writer is highlighting that is in Switzerland for sure, where it all began. They're keeping their word. Hey, listen, man, we're gonna cut down on the sugar. In fact, listen, we're gonna cut it out altogether. Yeah, no sugar at all in cereal in Europe. Yeah, you got that, Jim? Let me see. You said no sugar at all in cereal. Cerelac. Okay. All right. That's what you got. That's what you got. Yeah. So we're gonna take out all the sugar out of the Cerelac, except in Africa. Hmm? You said something there. What did you hear? Double it in Africa. In light of this unacceptable double standard, civil society organizations from Africa call on Nestle to comply with World Health Organization. Who? World Health Organization. Who? WHO. Who? Yeah. Um, yeah. World Health Organization's guideline and immediately stop adding sugar to its baby food everywhere in the world. In an open letter, 20 civil society organizations in Benin, Burundi, Cameroon, Ivory Coast, Morocco, Mozambique, Namibia, Nigeria, Senegal, South Africa, Togo, Tunisia, and Zimbabwe are calling on the food giant to immediately stop adding sugar to its baby food. And you see, although I'm with them, you see, when you know certain things, that's what the Christ figure is all about. That's what the God figure is all about. That becomes the Christ, As they say, so high you can't get over, and yet still so low you can't get under because leave is thrown 11,000 feet above sea level and come in the bottomless pit. In the sense you're supposed to be able to know that, listen, yes, it's wrong for them to put the sugar in the Cerelac, but we shouldn't be drinking no Cerelac at all in Africa with all the cassava and all the corn and all of that stuff that they utilize from the earth. And you may say, but that's starchy stuff. I understand what you're trying to say, but it's better than Cerelac. The arrowroot porridge that your grandmother gave you, it's better than Cerelac. Even if you're gonna squirt the milk from the cow they have in the yard, it's better than Cerelac, and mix it with the porridge that you're preparing. It's better than Cerelac, but I would still keep out the cow's milk. It's not for you. It's for the calf. It's not even for the cow. It's for the calf. We're the only mammals that continue to drink milk after, I mean, we're weaned off of the breast. We're still drinking milk. And it's not even our milk. And maybe that's because most ones are not weaned off of the breast. Mm-hmm. So, so you understand. So, but yes, so they are the African that you'll get it later. Don't worry. The African countries. I don't see Ethiopia here standing up for the baby's right not to be drugged out and become a junkie at such an early age. And it says here all babies have an equal right to healthy nutrition, regardless of their nationality or skin color. I chuckled there, you got it. Eh? All babies are equal. So do the right thing, the world is watching. They won in 2024. A petition signed by 105,000 people was delivered to the company. But as of today, Nestle is turning a deaf, you know, and that is extremely serious when it comes to the situation with the extra sugar cubes that they are giving to the young ones. As I said, there is another article, even from Al Jazeera, and I think we would take a quick look at that after we go through this short intermission. This is the Tiger's Nest.